What's up, guys? Frugal PC, and just got back from the first unofficial day of Decipher. Now everything is kicking off tomorrow as I record this, and it might still probably be still tomorrow for you guys too, because there's a little there's a time lag between here in the United States where I think most of my viewers are. But it's kind of want to give a recap of the first day because actually it was supposed to be a pretty light day, and it was, but actually a very cool day. So I started off. I got there. Well, first off, shout out to Adam Bergman. He came by my hotel room and we chatted. He was not feeling too well, and I feel bad for him. Let's all wish him to get a little bit better. I think he had some, I don't know what it was. I don't want to speculate. We'll just say he wasn't feeling well from the trip, and hope he'll be back there tomorrow. We had a good chat about Algorand stuff, and it's been all Algorand all day today, pretty much. So then I got to the hotel. I'm going to show you some scenes of this place because it's where the conference is held. It is beautiful. Actually, all of Dubai is pretty beautiful, to be honest. I've been really impressed with the city. It's not somewhere I ever thought I would end up going, and I'm glad I did. Everything smells great too. That was one thing that you cannot convey in video. Like, I don't know what they use, and I want to find out. But everything smells unbelievable. It smells like this spicy perfume, like just about everywhere you go. It's really amazing. And okay, so I got there, I got signed in, got my badge, and I just immediately started meeting people. And I met John Woods. He's the CTO of Algorand. I did introduce myself to Stacy Warden. She was very friendly. I didn't really get a chance to chat with either of them. I think I kind of might have been somewhere I wasn't necessarily intended to be. No one told me not to be there, but I ended up taking a tour of the space. And I don't know if, again, I'm not sure if no other YouTubers were there as far as I know. I think it was intended for the foundation folks, but it didn't seem, I don't know, it seemed like anyone could have been there. So I'm not really sure. But yeah, it was nice meeting everybody. That was cool. Got to see the space where the speakers, I showed that on Twitter today, but the space where the main stage is like a really cool looking stage. Very well done. It'll make for nice photographs maybe. So then we had the AlgoFam chat. Now this is where things were a little weird because people kept I kept having people working at the conference coming up to me and kind of hinting that I wasn't supposed to be there, but I'm like, no, we have the AlgoFam chat and I'm part of it. I was invited. And so I had to tell 5 people. That was a little strange. And I even tried to go, I saw someone from the chat and I was going to go tag them to say, hey, I think we're starting pretty soon. And they wouldn't let me go through the area. So I guess they're taking it really seriously, in terms of security and that. AlgoFam chat was super interesting. So I was there, JT, C-Will, and Dick from the Crypto for Change from the Next Block were there. And Coop, of course, Coop Daniels from Recoup, he was there. Very glad to meet him. He's a really nice guy. Actually, I think everyone I met so far has been really cool, to be honest. Very friendly. I got to see Clifford, who's the founder of Alchemon. I met the founder of NFD Domains, which I definitely want to chat with him. We're talking about some stuff going forward. Let's see. Didn't run into Avatar's people yet. I will probably see them tomorrow. But I met a lot of people tonight. I'm going to run out of names of people I met really quick, just kind of draw them to my head. So the chat ended up going like 2.5 hours, I think. And then Christian was there. A lot of other people were. You can go check out the chat on Twitter, and I definitely recommend you do. Some of the stuff might drag a little bit. I admit that I kind of zoned out a little bit during some of the more technical stuff. They were talking about nodes and relays and getting really into the technical side of that. Definitely not my area of expertise, and it was just a little beyond me. I'm gonna move in a little bit. Very cool. And then me and Christian and Linda, who's starting this heritage. I think it's called Foundation Heritage, as I recall, but it's using the blockchain to preserve cultural heritage. I think that's super cool. I definitely want to chat with her more about that. I like that it's something outside of the making money domain, right? We're all about that. I'm not knocking that for sure, but there's definitely social impact that can happen. And I want to talk about, let's see, who else did I meet? Yeah, John. So I met John from NF Domains, which was really cool. Conscious Algo, he's a really neat guy. We chatted with him for a while. Yeah, Linda and Adami she's the one who it's called Culture Heritage, Quantum Temple. Jason Lee, we had a good talk about with Jason Lee about getting more of the foundation involved with the creators, getting a little more communication going between us. Now, what they told us today is that they kind of essentially in a very short time went from a team of about 18 to a team of like 70. So there's a lot of growth and a lot of changing positions. So things are very dynamic there. And I think that's one of the reasons there's been kind of this disconnect between the creators and foundation. Hopefully it's going to change going forward. Very hopeful about that. I left the talk being very happy about the conversation. Very good stuff. Also streamed. By the way, that talk was also streamed on the next box. You should go check that out as well. And then me and Christian and Linda and a few other folks took a little boat ride, and we were going to go try to find this place, and we kind of got lost, and then we just came back. Those really friendly people took us in a golf cart back to the start, which was really nice because the whole area that it's in is like surrounded by water. And so then we got back, and there's some drinks and food as part of the conference. That's where I met a lot of people, like John from NFT, very cool guy. It was a great networking opportunity. Great to meet the people who you've seen on Twitter or seen their projects, and now you can actually talk to them in real life. Very fun. So there's a value in that. And I guess going in, I didn't think about that part of it as much. I thought, well, I got to get content out of this. And what I realized is like building those relationships will help with future content, help grow the channel that way. So it is very valuable in and outside of just the I gotta take content and pull content out of this thing. So it changed my thinking a little bit. And yeah, we got to see the CEO of Algorand Inc. was there, and actually asked him a little bit of a hardball question about. I kind of pushed back because he said something about how the tech will sell itself, and I said, yeah, it doesn't always though, because look at something like, a great example is like VHS versus Betamax. Betamax had superior sound, superior picture, and like VHS won because I don't know why it won. I don't remember. It was more convenient, I guess, or the right companies picked it up. And that's kind of that. So the best tech doesn't always win, and that's one of the things we've been talking about is like. I appreciate the fact that it wasn't all hype. It was about building good technology, and I really do appreciate that, honestly. I think we just need to step up the hype game just a little bit. Not even hype, but just, selling it. You got to sell stuff. There's selling and there's hyping. I think selling is where we want to be. We want to start selling this stuff and saying, hey, this is valuable. This is why you should do it. We got to make sure we think about the value proposition and we put it out there, because it's like, hey, why do you do this? Why is this helpful for you? This is why. Okay, I'm going on a little bit of a tangent. It was pretty cool how they have displays set up for the NFT producers. So there's these video displays. AlgoGods was on there, really cool. A bunch of other guys, Mingos, and all the other art NFT. A bunch of other art NFTs come up on these displays. Very neat. The outdoor terrace was cool. I'm hoping that might be my spot to do some of the video interviews, because I do want to do some of these videos. Not sure how many I'm going to be able to put out before I leave. A lot of that might be, I might do like one a day after I leave. The idea is to try to do like a 5-minute short form video, just short interviews, just kind of introduce them and answer some questions about their project or about crypto. Really, really short, just to kind of give you a sense of some of these folks. But it was really good to meet all these people. And so I think this was a valuable experience. And I hope to bring you more value tomorrow. I hope that you guys got something out of this and kind of live vicariously through me. I'm going to intercut a bunch of B-roll that I took. I think I accidentally caught a little bit of Stacy's keynote. I didn't hear anything, but I could see her speaking because someone let us cut through. I hope I didn't get anybody in trouble there. But I didn't hear anything. I didn't take any inside info. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to wrap it up with today. I just kind of wanted to give a preview of that. Some very interesting conversations in the Twitter chat. I definitely think you should check it out. But the ones that I think were the most interesting were when we were talking about how much should Algorand sell itself versus just focusing on the tech, and also about just hearing from other. There's a really nice conversation about governance later on too, and how that all works, and with the kind of the philosophy behind that. So I think there's some valuable stuff in that Twitter Spaces, and I was glad I participated. It was great to meet the other creators. And yeah, Bilal, thanks. A big shout out to Bilal. He's been doing the AlgoFam chats every week and kind of helping create that community. And I appreciate what he's doing. It's kind of fun to he's like, oh man, I watch your videos, and that's really fun to hear that people are watching and liking your content. And yeah, you're surprised. I was surprised when I'd meet people and tell them my channel. There's a lot of them that said, oh yeah, I watched your video on blah blah blah. And that's kind of neat. That's just personally gratifying. I don't know how much that helps you, but you're watching a lot of the people in Algorand are watching. So you're watching the channel that they're watching, among others as well, of course. But Okay, gonna wrap it up. Thanks guys for watching. Really look forward to bringing you the info from day one. It's I'm gonna wrap up things and kind of settle down for the night here. But thanks so much, guys. Hope you're doing well out there. Remember, not your keys, not your crypto. Get off those exchanges. Get your stuff. Figure out. I got videos on the My Algo wallet and also how to pair it with Para. I even heard from a developer didn't know about how that worked today. So definitely want to go check that out. And as always, I'll see you in the future.